Well, I have not been doing many YouTube videos lately because I've been out in the field working with my crew a lot, and they went out this morning because we got rained out Thursday, and although it did not feel like a day off because we were dealing with this problem I had with my domestic water here, we dealt with that all day long, and it poured down rain all day long. And so it didn't feel like a day off, but they missed a day and they wanted to kind of make up for it. And so they went out this morning. They're going to take off a little bit early today. It is Sunday, and I don't like to work on Sundays, but you know, this is like my harvest time, and sometimes we have to if we get behind. But that's just something that's just part of my raising. My mom, she did not like for us to work on Sunday, and my dad had livestock, and there was times when you know, I mean, there's things that you just have to do. They have to eat every day. They don't know it's Sunday, so they don't take a day off. And growing up on a farm, you know, I learned quite a bit about what work is. And our Pete mentioned something in his presentation at the museum. By the way, I thought he did an excellent job on that. And he mentioned something about if you're poor, you learn how to do a lot of things. And you know, when something broke on the farm, we didn't even consider taking it to town to get it fixed or having somebody come in. That was just never crossed our minds. We just learned how to fix it. So that's a good thing, and that's why I'm able to do what little I can do today. Anyway, I was mentioning that my mom didn't like for us to work on Sunday, and she didn't even like for me to work on an old car on Sunday. And I kept trying to explain to her when I was a teenager that no, this is not work. This is fun for me. I love getting greasy and dirty, but to her that looked like work, and she didn't care for that. But she'd let me slide once in a while. And anyway, so that's kind of carried. That's always in the back of my mind. Well, we don't work on Sundays, you know. It's just not the right thing to do. But my guys went out for a little while today to make up some time, and I stayed behind. I've got a little bit of stuff to do here in the office this morning. I've got to get some payroll ready for tomorrow, and I've got to get caught up on some invoicing a little bit. And when you're self-employed, your hope and your dream and desire is that come payday that you will have made enough that week to pay all the guys and buy all the fuel and pay for the supplies, you know. And when you've made enough to cover those expenses, boy, that's great, you know. Usually I don't make a profit until about toward the end of the season, because these guys want to take 30 days, and I'm putting out all this money, you know, to keep things rolling. But that's it's been that way for 30 years or however long I've been doing this, so I don't expect it's going to change. Anyway, when I was watching that presentation our Pete did, he held up a magazine, that was this one right here, and it was one that I had sent him, and it reminded me, I had forgotten, but this is Rat Rod magazine, and it's a great little magazine. And I had promised the editor, Steve, that I would do a little promo on this thing. And not that my YouTube channel reaches the masses or anything, it doesn't, but there's a few people that watch it and they might enjoy this. This is a good little magazine, and he said every little bit helps. So I want to show you this magazine. I'm going to go ahead and set the camera up so you can kind of see what this is all about. There were some guys up in, where is this, Minnesota or Michigan? I forget where this published it. They decided to put together this magazine called Rat Rod, and you know, a lot of people get all tweaked out of shape when they hear the word rat rod, because they think that means something that's you know, going to fall apart, driving down the road, poorly built or whatever. And in my case that might be the situation, but in a lot of these it's not. These are some very well built rigs, and they're just, you know, they don't spend $10,000 on a paint job. This is the latest issue here, and issue 12, and I have them all except the very first one. And they, what happened with that was they had so many stuck away that they were going to keep of issue 1, and somebody didn't realize. They grabbed that stack and took it to a car show, and they sold out, so they have none of them left. But they're talking about maybe doing a reproduction of that first issue, and I'd like to have that if I can. But anyway, this is the kind of thing you'll find in here, and it's just a lot of cool rusty old stuff, and it's got you know, it's got pinstriping on top of rust, and I like that sort of thing. This is the Hillbilly Hot Rod here, and there it is. And also I thought I'd show this magazine, and it's got some cool stuff in it that some of you might like, and I kind of like it. And this particular one here, this is the one that I sent to R. Peak, and if I can find it in here, I don't know exactly where it is, but somewhere, and well, I'll just kind of thumb through this and let you look at it with me. And you can go online to their website, the Rat Rod Magazine. They have a website, and you can subscribe to this. And I think they do 6 magazines a year, maybe something like that. This is issue 6, and over here on page 23, look what we have. We happen to have the Rockabilly Rat, and here it is on the trailer the day I brought it home. And it's come a long way. At least it's different. I don't know if it's improved much, but it is different. So there you have it. Just a little bit about the Rat Rod magazine. It's available at their website, so y'all go check it out. You might like it. Thanks.